Montana here with Cambridge House.
Cool.
Would love being on the show. You're getting lots of views, lots of good responses.
Absolutely.
You're an absolute firebug. I love it. How's the show been?
The show has been great. I've met some incredible people, and it's super nice to be able to meet everyone in person in the conference. I feel like that's something that gets lost over Zoom. It's great. It's super convenient to be able to just log into your call and record it. But it is nice to shake a couple hands and say hi to everyone and meet everyone face to face.
It's that energy of just being around other people too, and it's contagious.
Yes.
It's weird seeing people on screen all the time, and then you see them in person. You're like, oh yes, you, hi.
A 3D rendering.
Yeah,
Hi.
it's amazing.
How are you? You exist.
Yes.
No, it's been cool. Yeah.
Good. Well, hopefully we're gonna have a great summer. Although it is a challenging market, but if you like things at prices 6 months ago, you'll love them at this price now.
Absolutely, yeah. Challenging market and challenging weather, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh my God, when's summer going to start? Hopefully soon.
Yeah,
excellent.
fingers crossed.
Well, it's great to see you.
Great to see
I know
you.
you've got to run around and talk to everyone as well here, so
I do. I'm working the room.
enjoy the show.
Thank
We'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely.
So how are you enjoying the show?
It's been fantastic.
Excellent. So tell me about Empress Royalty.
We are a royalty and streaming creation company. We listed on the TSXV under symbol EMPR. We launched just over a year ago with 13 exploration royalties. We've layered in 4 investments in the last year.
Excellent.
One of those is in production. 2 are just about to get into production.
Excellent,
So we're
excellent.
forecasting some big revenue this year.
Big revenue.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, the royalty streaming model does very well. So what do you guys feel about the year ahead? I mean, it's a bit slow right now. We're having tough markets, but overall optimistic?
Very optimistic, yeah. I mean, for us, we've, again, we took a very small portfolio, we've built it out. We've got $5 million in revenue coming in this year, US, which we're going to be able to redeploy into the portfolio and continue to expand it out. And yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity right now, and it's a great time to be getting into the market.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much. We just wanted to do our quick drive-by to see everyone, have a quick pitch. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
It was so much to
Enjoy
meet
the
you.
conference, guys.
Take care. All the best.
This is actually the first show I've been to. My dad's a geologist for years, and Danielle is a friend of his, so I just came along and joined.
Are you a geo yourself? Or are you
I'm not. No, I'm actually in advertising.
Oh,
So
no,
it's
there you
very
go.
interesting to
Yeah.
be here and
Yes.
see the other side of it.
Yeah.
Like, this is boots on the ground advertising.
Yes, totally. Absolutely. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we've got lots of different advertising firms here as well. But telling the story of getting rocks out of the ground.
Telling the story of dirt.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
Figuring out how to turn dirt into money. Yes, I get it. It's a hard job for sure. Oh, she's walking away.
She's like, don't put me on film.
It was lovely to meet you.
So we wanted to come by and just, it's been a while since we've caught up with you and found out what's happening with Brixton, but I know you guys are cashed up.
Yeah.
There's lots of things going on. So tell us what's happening.
Well, we're getting ready to drill.
Yeah.
Basically, this will be the earliest start we've had, working on the project. So drilling before the end of May is going to be exciting, and we're going to be pushing some big holes this year, starting in Camp Creek and the new porphyry discovery that we made.
Yep.
So it's going to keep pushing on that, and then once the snow peels off a bit more, then we can move up to some higher ground.
Perfect.
So it'll be the main focus is going to be the Camp Creek porphyry and the target called Trapper.
Yep.
Which we had we had a 300 gram meter interval last year.
That's right, yes.
Good gold numbers.
Yep.
So we want to get some more holes on that, figure out where that zone goes. I mean, we're drilling shallow there, so far not having to go deep, but we don't know how deep this thing goes because we haven't only drilled 15 holes or something.
Yeah, most recommended mineralization.
Yes. Okay, good.
So it's going to be an exciting year. Hope to get about 20,000 meters
Yes.
for the program.
Good. Yeah.
And should be fun.
Excellent. Well, glad to catch up with you again. And I mean, there's been good grades over time here. So this system is fairly big in size.
It's a big system, and each one of these targets are multi-kilometer targets. So
Yes.
And we have a lot of these targets, so we've got to focus on the ones we think can drive the best value, and see what the truth machine says.
Perfect. Well, we're looking forward to seeing more about the program as it gets underway. And of course, I mean, the results, the assays, we're going to assume it's going to be a long wait this year as well, but you never know.
Yeah,
but
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. But definitely an exciting project with great results up to date. So keep hitting those milestones, and we look forward to getting more results from you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Okay.
take care. Hi. Yeah, okay, great.
First hole that we've drilled on the project to kind of verify what happened in 2008.
Yep.
And we've increased the grade by 45% and the overall core length by 20%.
Okay.
From what was hitting back in 2008. So we're going to follow up on this. Literally assays just hot off the press as of Saturday.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yep. And we've still got the drill turning on the property.
That's great. And this is Quebec nickel.
This is Quebec nickel.
Excellent. Okay, so good stuff.
From our Ducros property.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yep.
Now, is this a sister company as well, that this Quebec Silica, or is it under the same umbrella, or is it total just totally different animal?
But related.
Related, yes.
Related entities.
Yes, brothers, sisters.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about what the story from 2008 then, and then
well,
how did we
as
get
we
to
know,
here?
2008 wasn't a very great year
No.
for the market. So Golden Valley had a little bit of money. They drilled a few holes. They drilled one hole in the surface showing, and they got 20 meters of probably 0.5 combined copper nickel.
Okay,
And
yeah.
They pretty much walked away from the project. So it's sat there since 2008.
All right.
Geophysics has been done here and there.
Yeah.
And so we picked up this project. We bought it 100% from them last year.
Yeah.
And started drilling this February. Doing a whole bunch of geophysics. And this is the first hole to kind of verify what was hit in the olden days.
All right.
And so this is
And you improved it by that much. So that's
Absolutely.
a big jump. Holy cow.
Absolutely.
Good.
So this hole here is, we have assays for that. This is another hole drilled from the same setup, but a deeper dip.
Yep. Okay.
We don't have the assays for those yet, but lots of sulfides.
Yes.
So
Okay.
we're going to show a little bit of continuity, at least in between holes.
Sure.
And so we drilled a number of holes from that same setup. And we're going to just keep plugging away and find out potential this size of this thing.
So this is good. I mean, you get some good results. You can hopefully, I mean, it's a tough market right now, but get some money, continue the program, get more data.
We've got $6 million in the bank, so we're good.
You're good.
We're good.
I love when people they've got the money, they've got it before this downturn,
Yep.
so they can breathe.
Yeah,
That's
no,
excellent.
We've got lots of money.
So how big is the program this summer then?
We're aiming to drill 20,000 meters.
Excellent. Oh, that's excellent. That's
And that's
good.
across the entire project.
Yeah.
We've already put in almost 5,000 meters in this area, but we still have 90% of the project to explore. We've got our recent VTEM results in, which kind of suggests we have about 30 line kilometers of ultramafics associated with conductors that have never seen a drill hole.
Excellent.
Ever.
Oh, good.
So lots of targets.
Yeah.
I think the challenge is going to be to narrow it down to where we're going to focus. So we've got other projects and surveys planned for the summer. We're going to do some biogeochemistry.
Yep.
I've got another airborne survey planned. Lots of work. It's going to be really
Good.
fun.
I mean, Quebec's good. They get the battery story, that's for sure.
Definitely.
And people, Nichols had a great year, so good work, good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, no, we're fortunate to have the right rocks, the right people, and the money.
Good. Well, we're looking forward to getting, and we don't know for sure when this is coming in, but it could be.
All the labs are
all
having
the labs.
the lab
But
story.
it could be coming. Good.
But no, we should have. I would suspect we'll have the assays in time for PDAC.
Excellent. All right, good stuff. All right. Well, thanks so much. It was great to meet you. Have a good one.
Pleasure.
We're into Jerry here. We've done some work before, done some business, working on some great projects. You like to fund some great work. Tell us what you're looking at.
Sure. Thanks, Andrew. Nice to meet you, Austin, of course. So I'm the CFO for Impact Silver, so got to plug that, of course. So pure silver play, we've dropped from $1.20 down to as low as $35. Andrew, we have 20 million cash, no debt. We're doing about $1 million EBITDA a quarter. So EV/EBITDA ratio is low. We've drilled 500 to 2,000 grams per ton at Guadalupe recently. We're drilling 20,000 meters this year. We're probably looking at expansion on production. So we have brownfield expansion, we have greenfield drilling. Pretty exciting stuff.
And you're a junior actually mining.
Actually
literally mining,
Yes.
which is rare.
We're selling silver and concentrate to Trafigura. We sold it to Samsung in the past.
Excellent.
We're the only green company in Mexico to do that. So that definitely sets us apart from a lot of juniors. We have no debt.
Yes. See, and that's what I think a lot of people, if they're generalists, they want to look into the market. They think, okay, wait a second, it's fun to go treasure hunting, but you have a treasure that you're actually mining and you can expand upon.
Definitely. So, and then two other ideas, smaller on the Southeast Asia side. Indonesia, Baru. So once upon a time, a billion-dollar company going to production in June, July. So 10 million market cap, they'll be making about 800,000 a month.
Excellent.
If Goldport goes well. And then another one is near K92. It's called Kanata Resources, KRL. 800 kilometers around K92, which went from 25 cents to $10, as you know. And they recently bought a 7 million ounce, or almost 7 million ounce gold resource from Harmony Gold.
Wow.
Which is one of the 6 billion market cap major.
Yes. So lots of picks out there.
All really cheap, right?
Yeah, and everything. That's the thing. I mean, we've had this big, huge pullback, but for people that want to reevaluate their portfolio, this is an excellent time.
Now, how are you finding it being back in the swing of things, back at conferences? Are you enjoying it? Good to see everyone in person?
It's definitely good to see people in person rather than over a Zoom screen, right?
Absolutely.
No replacement for FaceTime, right?
Definitely.
So to speak. But I mean, it's still coming back to it. I mean, the traffic's still a little light, but it's definitely a nice change of pace.
It definitely is for sure. Well, we appreciate you taking the time.
Sure,
It was
sounds
awesome.
good.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Jerry. See you again. Bye-bye. No, so we're just from
What do you want to learn about?
So just tell us exactly what. Just tell us about.
35,000 foot view of drones. Drones can be used for autonomous, flying, different payload management. So you can do payloads as far as like lidar payloads. You can do magnetometer payloads. You can measure anything on the ground. And essentially, what you're doing with that is you're collecting data.
Yeah.
So there's a data acquisition side and a data processing side of things. So if you want to map out your mining shaft, if you got a whole pile of material, you want to figure out what volumes are at.
Yeah.
You can certainly do that with drones. You can do it with mining technology. This big bad boy we developed here. This is made in Burnaby. It's our heavy lift drone. It's our flagship product.
Wow.
It goes up 55 minutes or so, 15 kilometers out, comes right back. It can lift anything from 80 pounds or so.
Wow. That's pretty exciting. That's pretty wild. And this, obviously, I've looked at other drone companies, and they can do everything from look at the side of naval ships to see if there's weaknesses. You can load them on with things. For mining, this must be, the applications are enormous.
Also for mining, they're huge. Yeah, anything again from locating minerals. This is AI technology, so once we've captured data with this, we funnel it into a software backend, the whole bunch of different layers of data, and then we can do heat maps. So where are you drilling? So these are more likely probable areas where you'd actually find deposits because we've actually captured the data we've looked at, right?
Right.
So you feed it the model, and then you get a good data in, good data out. You get a better probability of where you're spending your mining, your exploration dollars.
Excellent. Well, we really like the technology side and getting mining up to speed because sometimes it's a bit in the past. So it's great to see the technology coming up. We really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
You bet.
And take a look at Windfall Geotech.
Fantastic. Windfall, and we're Candro, and we're part of actually Dragonfly. So we're kind of partnered up both ways here.
Nice.
Excellent.
Two of us here. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's
all right.
awesome.
Well, thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Appreciate it.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
We're running around, we're grabbing people. We saw you walk around. Brandon, it's great to catch up with you.
Thank you.
Hawkman Resources, how's the show been?
Show's been good. At this point, we're announcing a financing, and we've had about a dozen or so that are going to participate.
Good.
We're preparing for a July drilling program, 5,000 meters. We should expect results about September, October. This is following up on last year's 5,000 meters.
Yep.
And I don't know if I ever told you the quick story about how that last hole 28 was found, 83.6 grams. So the water source pond was about 50 meters south of all known gold mineralization and work that we were doing, but we had run the long piping there. Of course, as you're drilling, you're pulling from the pond, and next thing you know, it had gone down enough that we found an outcrop.
No way.
Yes.
I love these happy accidents.
Exactly. So Tom's walking by, he sees this outcrop, and he says, okay, let me go check that out. He gets on his waders, starts chipping on it, and sure enough, there's a bit of minerals. So we put the hole in, and hole 28 was the best one of them all. So this year, we're going to go in and step out and see what we can do. We managed to get a wetlands permit, and we're good to go.
Excellent.
So it's going to be a fun summer.
this is it's like a good omen. I love these kind of stories where it's you had great results anyway.
Yes.
Before, and they were great news. Is that you get to build upon this thesis, and we'll have an active summer, and hopefully, I mean, we're going to have some delays with assays. We know that already.
Yeah.
But we'll get assays as soon as we can.
That's right.
Good. Well, it's great to catch up with you.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to seeing what those results hold.
Me too.
And good luck with that hole, because that's exciting when you get an outcrop like that.
It really is, especially when it's kind of partially hidden underwater.
Yes. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, so that wraps it up. It's been a whirlwind 2 days, but really good 2 days of catching up with old friends, some companies we know, getting a lot of updates. Like the theme is, it's a tough market, but if you're resilient, you've got a strong mindset, there's a lot of bargains out there.
Yeah, lots of companies that are in strong positions that the stock is pulled back, and that's the point. Is that there's deals out there to make. There's opportunities to really get in at great prices. I mean, we had a great conversation with the guys from American Lithium and Prime Mining earlier today, Apollo Silver as well, saying like, exactly that kind of story. Like, hey, we know what the value that we have is. The market doesn't exactly realize it right now. It's a tough market, but that's always going to create opportunity, like we keep saying.
Yeah, and what's really amazing is for someone who's new and looking to kind of reevaluate their portfolio, they can look at some of these companies, like the ones you're mentioning, a BlackRock Silver, a Lithium Bank, Faraday Copper, and go, they've pulled back, but not on bad news. There's no bad news. There's no big macro change that we're not going to need all of this copper and lithium and silver. We need these for all of these green changes. So there's room for someone who's new to possibly make some good gains. And that's what's exciting, is trying to attract some people that may have been invested in something else into this sector. And once that happens, that creates the momentum of its own.
Well, it absolutely does, and it's just nice to see kind of the energy back in an event like this and seeing people getting excited about it. Regardless of what the market's looking like, there's still so many great opportunities out there, so many encouraging stories, so many fantastic companies to look at. And that's really the most encouraging thing to come out of this as well.
Yeah, excellent. And you know what? We just finished up with the speech by former President of Mexico, the 63rd President of Mexico, Felipe Calderon. An excellent message overall as well, because he had to deal with a very tough 2008 situation, also with H1N1. So a very interesting perspective. Stay tuned, follow up with us. We'll have more on that. But overall, it's been quite a few amazing couple days, and we look forward to getting back on our regular schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be back in the swing of things next week, and looking forward to it. But as always, like, follow, subscribe. If you're not signed up to the website, get on there. If you're not signed up to the YouTube, get on there. Lots of great content. Appreciate it, guys.